Right, this is a quick tutorial on how to write triplet or swing patterns on the Casio HT-3000 and 700. If you're not familiar with these machines, please check out my other videos. There's a lot going on under the hood, much more than just an auto accompaniment. For example, you can program your own patches, has a voltage control filter with resonance. It's got a drum machine, you can program your own drum patterns. It's got a little bass sequencer, you can record your own bass sequences, and you can switch patterns and transpose mid-measure, which is a great little feature. But to do triplet patterns, you need to start with one of their triplet or swing patterns. The quantizing is preset. So if you're working with one of these patterns and you try to overwrite and do triplets, it just won't work. It'll quantize it to the 16th notes. So here's the preset triplet or swing pattern. We will crank up the tempo a little bit, put this on, and here it is. So we're basically going to overwrite that one layer at a time. First thing I'm going to do is get rid of the chords, because you just really don't want those popping away in the background. I don't anyway. So here we go, 94.1. Now when you're in this mode, you're actually in record standby. And so anything you do from this point on will be recorded. So I'm going to hit the delete key. Delete 94 is the chord pattern, and I'm just going to delete it. Now, because I've deleted it, I need to store it to keep my changes. You can store at any point, but I'm just going to store it now. And I'm going to put it here under 6. I could store it. You've got 10 patterns, and you can switch between them in real time, like I was saying. But I'm going to put it here. So now, the chords have got no more chords. So next thing you can do is change the drum part, which is 92. So again, 92.1. Now you're in record standby. I could hit the delete key and the whole pattern would be gone. But the other nice function of the delete key is when you're working with the drum patterns, hold down the delete key and an instrument key. The instruments are labeled here quite conveniently. And whatever instrument you're holding down, that's the one that will get deleted, like this. Get rid of that snare. Now you can record over it. I'm going to delete the bass drum. Accents. So store it under 6. Now the reason I kept the bass going was because there's no metronome on this thing. So if I deleted the bass and deleted the drums and tried to record, I wouldn't know where 1 was or anything. So that's why that bass was going in the background. So now it's time to change the bass. So the bass pattern is located under 93. Go to 93 and again scroll to 1. Now you're in record standby. I'm just going to hit delete and the whole bass pattern is gone. But because 93.1, I'm in record mode, so I can record my bass part. So that's my bass part put in. Quick note, when you're recording the bass, again, there's nothing to indicate. You only have this much register to record with. But once it's stored, then it opens up the whole keyboard and you can transpose at will like this. Let's turn the tempo up a little bit. Here's my brass. So next thing you can do is program a fill. Each one of your internal patterns, there's 10 internal patterns, can have its own fill. So we'll go into 92, which is the drums, and 1, which is record standby, and hit fill. Don't hit start, hit fill, and this will give you the fill. And I'm going to get rid of that. And again, you can hear there's no click and there's no bass, which means there's no bass on the fill. Maybe get rid of the little tom. Okay, and I'm going to go and do the bass now. 93, put a little bass fill on there. 93, 1, that means we're in record standby. And hit fill, don't hit start, and now we'll be recording the bass part. Okay, and we'll store that onto 6. So now I have a pattern and a fill. Let's play with that. Fill. Fill.